Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well, and if you're new here, welcome. Thank you for joining me. So you have to firstly excuse the state me up in a boxing this morning, so I'm a little bit like ratty, but big day today, and you're all going to think I'm absolutely nuts, but I think I'm going to take down the fruit cage. So hear me out. When I was at Wisley Gardens, or Garden Wisley, one of them, I saw how they had their fruit canes, and given that my fruit canes are quite small at the moment and the fruit cage really needs fixing, but I just can't figure out the best way to do it. So while the fruit canes are really small, I'm thinking about taking down the netting at the top and literally just having the post and doing wire in between it. And then because they are small, what I can do is just when the fruit does come like fruit, I can cover it with netting and that it'll keep the birds off. So I think that'd be the best way. And I'm just really concerned that obviously the wire that's on it at the moment isn't like finished. I'm really worried it's going to come off and hurt either someone or an animal. Like when I'm not here or something, they're going to catch themselves. So I just think we take it off. I might keep the bits at one of the sides, or take it off for now and put it back on if I need to, just at the front to kind of keep like the fence line still as it is. But yeah, I think I'm going to take it at least like the roof off and the posts off, and then kind of go from there, and we'll kind of see. But I'll kind of show you what I mean with the camera, I think. So basically what I'm thinking of doing is taking all of these down, all of like the wire and things down, taking the wooden posts off and literally put in a piece of like a hook and loop kind of thing from here to the other side, and then just putting like the really thick wire that you get, you know, it's like, it's quite like a lot of, I don't know what the word is, I don't know what they call it, but it's really sturdy. Oh, actually my neighbour's got some, but I'm doing it from here to here. I can still get in between then. It's still enough like walkway in between each one. Especially like the middle one as well is like really big, so even if they do get bushy in the middle, I'll still have this kind of to walk round, and then I can put, say, this and this up against one. This can have its own one. The blackberries and things can have their own one just for now, and I just feel like it will look neater. I feel like it looks so much better. So that's the plan. Whether the plan works or not is a different story. We'll have to see. I don't know, but I just feel like it's going to look so much better. What I'll have to do is, when I do take the wire down and some of the posts out, I'll have to see how sturdy it is, because I may still need some that, like the ones that go across the top, and do it that way. But we'll see. So the roof is off. It's made a huge difference actually. There was so much wire. I am going to keep this because these small pieces will be really good, because I need to build. Apparently we get a lot of people have lost their sweet corn to rats, so I'm going to just build like a little thing to go around the bottom of them to try and keep them off, and then I'll use these to I was actually thinking about using it for peas and like climbers and things. I need to think about it first, but either those or also pumpkins as well. But if I do it, I'll kind of show you what I mean. So yeah, now just onto the sides really. It's been an absolute plonker. I've got to be really careful where my camera's pointing because there's people with cars here, but forgot that the rose is here. So what I will do is I will keep the wire just on this middle part at this end for now. I can't believe I did that. What an absolute idiot. Okay, so I feel like the universe was on my side because I found literally 2 staples to be able to put it back in, and then what I'll do is I'll just cut it down here. But that was lucky. So I will try and find 2 more to go down here. But this one seems to be, I think I've still got a few more in here holding it in. So yes, I have. Brilliant. So that's fine. I can just, well, to be fair, the compost is this side anyway, so I don't need to be able to get the rest of that off. And I'll just cut down here now. Okay, so that's all of them, all of the wire down apart from this one bit here and the side bit. I'm debating whether to take these ones down, but at the moment it feels like it's holding a bit of structure, so I just want to have a little think. I might do some in the middle and go across, but I'm not sure yet. But I think I'm going to leave it there with the fruit cage for now. So I'm going to put the B&Q now. I'm going to get the galvanised steel wire, and then I will be back tomorrow to put them up. I need, before I go, check I've actually got, I bought the pieces here and I can't remember whether I took them home or I left them here, so I need to double check, but I can always look at home. But yeah, I will see you tomorrow and we will get finishing that fruit cage. Okay guys, we're back. I won't lie, it's not the next day, because the next day was, I want to say it was Saturday or Sunday, and I actually ended up going to see my mum on her walk. So I actually drove down to Weymouth and met her at her 62k mark. It was all very spontaneous, so I was meant to come Sunday, but obviously I went down at like 9 p.m, so I got there about 11 p.m. on Saturday night and kind of like slept intermittently. Anyway, besides the point, my mum managed 82k walk around the Jurassic Coast, which is unbelievable, and she's in her mid-60s. It's unreal. But yeah, so anyway, we are back. So I've managed to get the all of the wire down, and I've just tested one of the like hooks, and I've picked up some wire as well. So I've just tested one of them in there and it goes in pretty well. So I really wish I had my drill with me, because I could have like done a drill bit in and then put it in, which would have been fine. But I think this will be all right. It'll be okay. If I can just get it the other way, probably. That way be a bit better. But yeah, so they are quite sturdy, but I think in the long run I am going to put up other posts kind of like between these, just so it just holds it a little bit better. And I think I'm going to take these ones off because they are looking like they're going to rot. So I'll keep these where they are, that's fine. And I'm sure I can just put these in for now, and they'll be okay. And then I can do these all at like a later point. It won't be an issue. It won't like affect this or anything. So I am going to keep up this netting, and I'm going to put another one, like the wire mesh, across here as well, because I can have this to grow up. And then what I'll do is I'll just cut this down and have this as like the entrance bit for it. It'll be a fine for these two. So yeah, but the roses are coming up lovely now. Look, much better. I did put some feed on it and it does seem to have helped some of the leaves, like all the new growth coming through looks really, really good. So I probably should have done it a little bit better, but they're all looking really good. Loads of buds coming up, so I'm really, really pleased, and they just look stunning. And they're attracting loads of wildlife, which is good. So today's agenda includes, I need to cut all of this down, which is a shame because I really like it, but I've got my long grass over here, so that's fine. Cut all of this down. I'll put the loops in, and I'll also put the wire across as well, and then just figure out which ones are going to go where. I think this big pot is going to go at the back still, but I'm almost tempted with how it is going to be to put stuff in the ground now, just because it's going to go up wires and things like that. So I just need to have a little think. So I'll put the wire in today, and then I'll have a little think about it, and if so, we can like cut some bits down and put some wood chip over this. So I've cut it all down. It looks so much bigger already. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take these bricks up and I'm going to pull the black cover over just a little bit more because there is some more space and there is quite a big overlap in the middle. So if I need to, I can actually put it over probably until about here. And that still gives me a big enough walkway. And I just think that'll be a lot better to do it that way instead. So if I do want to put this in the ground, there isn't going to be like a lot of, what's it called? Like grass in the way and things. Also, the one thing I love about when it gets to summer is that there are plenty of snacks around the plot. These are the alpine strawberries. I split them up and they have done amazing. The one in the garden, amazing. The one here, I mean, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 here, 2 at home, and they're doing really, really well. They're so nice as well. They've almost got like that appley kind of flavour to them. They're just so good. I love them so much. We're going to have loads of strawberries here this year. I'll quickly show you. I know this is meant to be about the fruit cage today, but look, there are so many. I can't wait. Really, really pleased. And I've got loads coming up at home as well. So we should be all right for strawberries this year. I don't know whether these ones were going to give off runners or not because they gave off quite a lot of runners last year. So I don't know whether they will just fruit this year and then that kind of be it. But we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, anyway, back to the fruit cage. So I've pulled it out just quite a bit. Still overlapped by loads, so really pleased with that. And I'm just going around, so these are actually black currants. I'm just going around and just double checking what's what. So I believe this is definitely blackberry. I believe this one at the back here as well is blackberry. I've got a funny feeling that this is a blackberry. However, I think it's an autumn fruiting one because it's gone dormant, but like it doesn't look like it's growing, but it feels really sturdy, and like this does as well, and it feels really sturdy in here. So this is the one I'm just going to leave kind of for the season and just see if anything happens during the winter, and we'll see. But this one as well seems to be budding, so we'll have to do something with that. So this is my red currant. These two are raspberries, so that's fine. They can kind of like go together maybe. Strawberries and my blueberries here. So, oh, I should get quite a lot on here actually this year. They're looking quite good. Pleased with those. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of like line them up and just see kind of where they can go. I'm thinking about keeping like the netting in the corner here and maybe keep him like, because obviously I can't get to it because of the compost anyway, I might as well keep the raspberry one going up here, maybe move this one across because it's bigger, and almost give it that whole bit to go up, and just switch them over a little bit. And then I need to figure out what to do with this red currant. It's got to come out the pot because it just takes up so much room, like unnecessary room that it doesn't need to, and it will just go in the ground. I just need to figure out where. Okay, so I thought if I put the raspberries in the corner here, that kind of gives them enough room to kind of grow. I don't want to put them too close to here, but I'm wondering if I move it over ever so slightly, maybe I could like train it that way, and it might work a little bit better. I've got the blueberries here, blackberries here, and the currants here. What I am tempted to do is, because this actually isn't that big, so what I am wondering about doing is maybe move it, taking this out of the pot, and moving it over with the other currants, and maybe doing that, and I think it might look a little bit better, and it might just work a little bit better, and it gives me a little bit more room to like kind of do something here as well. I am tempted to get another raspberry bush or raspberry one because I love raspberries, and if these don't come up, the other ones don't come up, the blackberry ones, I'm going to get a few more blackberries. So and then for the strawberries, what I am tempted to do is just put some bits in along the top kind of thing for the strawberries, or if I'm going to build something across the top, have them hanging. I just need to figure out if I'll be able to do like the netting and things that way, if I can. So yeah, do you know what, I feel better about it already actually. I feel like I've made the right choice, so we'll see, but let me know what you think. So I think for now I'm just going to do some low ones just to kind of see how they get on, and then when I'm back I can put like I think I'm definitely going to put the fruit, well, I think I'm definitely, it doesn't really make sense, does it? I'm definitely going to put the fruit in the ground. I think it's just going to be the best option to ensure they've got enough space and things like that. But first of all, I'm just going to get the wire in, and then maybe next time I'll get them in the ground. I am gutted though, because didn't realise I left my pliers out. What an absolute plonker, and obviously with all the rain that we've had, they've completely rusted. So I'm hoping they're okay. I have got another little pair, which just more for, I bought them because the thin ply bit at the top, but these ones are so heavy duty, they're so good. So fingers crossed I haven't ruined them. If anyone knows how to save things from rust, please do let me know. And don't say don't leave them out in the rain, because I know I shouldn't have done that. Okay, I'm pleased with that. I do think it is going to be better. I'm actually going to be able to like walk in between each of them. They kind of have them like a little bit more, I feel like it's just less wasted space, if that makes sense, and it just makes more sense. So yeah, I'm actually really happy I did that. I want to go home and just have a little look at kind of the best way that blueberries grow, because it has got it on here like they get up to like 3 meters and things, but it doesn't really say like, is it just going to get this tall and this bushy, or is it going to grow out like the raspberries you can kind of like train out, can't you, and things like that. So I need to just quickly go and have a little look and see kind of how that kind of works. One thing I have realised though is how not in line all the posts are, but it is what it is. It's funny to me. I literally can't even be mad about it. So I think with the fruit cage, that is it for now. Once I've had a little thought, like go home, think about things a little bit more, I'll come back. Apologies, my storage is full on my phone, but it seems to be a better quality than on the GoPro. So this is the GoPro, so let me know which one you prefer, whether the last clip or this clip. Maybe it's time to get an actual camera, maybe like a vlogging camera, I don't know. But yeah, so I want to go home, have a little think about where these are going to go, do a little bit of research on them a little bit better, of like kind of how big they get, how wide they get, make sure I'm putting everything in the right place, and then we can come back, we can get them in the ground, and we can get some supporting beams in here as well. So yeah, looking forward to it. But I think that's it for today, guys, because I need to go home and grab some lunch, and I can't really do anything until I've got the rest of the supporting beams for the fruit cage. Sorry, I've got a couple of other little bits, so what I might do is go home, have some lunch, come back, and maybe we'll start a new video. So I'll have a little think. But yeah, I'm like really pleased how it's coming along, and I do want to just get some things in the ground as well. I'm overthinking things again, and I just need to stop doing it and just get things in. So yeah, but thank you so much for watching. This is part 1. Part 2, hopefully, if the weather holds out, will be coming soon. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. Take care. Bye.